Hey everyone, Lucas here, and doing something not involving hockey in this video. I know I'm trying to keep my channel exclusively hockey, and I've done one of these before when something like this happens. The last night, around 5 o'clock, I got a text message from my father telling me that he had some bad news to tell me. Give him a call, and he calls to let me know that my brother John had passed away due to a drug overdose. Um, Came as a shock because what happened on Saturday is him and John had went to Fenway Park. They went to Sparta race, a big obstacle course. They have a Fenway and stuff like that, which is really cool. And my father's done it 2 years. He did it the first year with my brother, Justin, and then this year my brother Dan was there. I'm not sure if he ran it or not, but he was there. And the pictures that they took a lot of pictures and stuff like that. And they just seemed really happy, and it seemed like he was finally going to get his life right. He had been in and out of prison and psychiatric hospitals and stuff like that, rehabs, and it seemed like he finally was going to clean up and get right, you know, and then this happens. I, you know, didn't think it really hit me as hard as it has hit me. Unfortunately, we really haven't been that close due to past that happened between our family and stuff like that, and it sucks. I really wanted things to be different, and I don't want them to be different now because he died. Like, oh my god, I missed out on all that stuff. Like, yeah, I missed out on that stuff. I missed out on that stuff because life happened and just things happened that are beyond our control that just caused our brothership to not be as close as it should have been. I did go to work today, but unfortunately I had to leave. I just couldn't do it. I listened. I don't know. Yesterday, I think the first time I ever got choked up was as I'm doing it now. Was during. I know a lot of people don't like Nickelback, but Nickelback has this song called "Just to Get High," and it kind of hits home with me, especially with family dealing with what they go through. It's just it sucks, that we need a better system to help these people out. The system we have to help out drug addicts is just failing, and it's just not working. AA meetings don't work. It doesn't work. And I'm sick of this misconception of, oh, well, they're going to want it. Who wants to be in this vicious cycle of drug abuse and not having order in their lives? Nobody wants that. They all want help. But unfortunately, they don't have. Some of these addicts, yes, they get out of it. But some of them are unable to get out of this vicious cycle. They just don't have the mental capability to get to that next step. Life has just been too hard for him. And unfortunately, it was really rough for my brother John. He always had it tough. He suffered with HADD, which back in the 90s they didn't know really anything about. So it was really difficult to handle it, to make a way to cure it. So unfortunately, with these young kids, they were just pumping drugs into them and stuff like that. Again, I got addiction from both sides of my family, so that didn't help. The messy divorce happened. That didn't help, especially with him and my younger brother. They were both at a very young age, very vulnerable age, where they just couldn't process everything that went on. And it was just in a bad, it just didn't have it easy. But there were sparks in him. He was a really good kid. He cared. I saw a lot of posts on Facebook um, throughout yesterday and today. People just in shock. People he's touched and all that. And I just wish there's just something we could do to better help these people. That are just struggling with something that they just can't handle. Life. Some people just can't handle it, and it's rough. I personally have struggled with life. I've struggled with being able to handle it sometimes, and thankfully I haven't done anything to injure myself or harm myself. I've been there though. I've seriously wanted to just end it all and to say fuck it. I can't do this. I tried. I have. So, John, I'm sorry. We again just were never able to bond a brothership. I don't even know if it's a word. Like we should have. Our whole family. I just wish things could have worked out differently for all of us. I would have. I'm always thinking of, man, it would be great, on Sundays to, be able to go over our parents' house and, have a nice big dinner and chat with everybody, and we'd probably all, we could have probably all gone through college. We probably all would have had families, but unfortunately it didn't happen that way. John, I know you're a good kid, and I'm sorry for everything that has happened between us, and I guess I can't stress how much I wish we were close. There is one picture, and I just can't find it, that probably is my favorite picture with him. Again, we don't really have many, especially in the later years. Was when we were at my grandmother's house for Christmas Eve, and we were singing at the top of our lungs or something like that, and that's definitely my favorite picture I have of us. So, I definitely remember the good times we had, and thank you for being my brother. It was an honor being your brother, John. I love you, and I'll miss you.